Dealing range, one of the most important ICT concepts and one of the most powerful ICT concepts that helps you take out the lower probability key levels and help you focus on the higher probability, helping you with your premium and discount, knowing which key level will have the higher chance of doing an expansion and which key level will do the retracement, which you don't want to be trading. And let's straight get into the video. A dealing range would be a market shoots out a high and a low. It eventually makes a stable high and it makes a stable low. And markets in between the high, eventually that would cause a dealing range to occur. So you would have a premium and a discount. And there's a different one as well. There is an expansion swing. Market would create a first dealing range. So first out a high and a low, make a stable high and a low. Market would trace to the 50% to the equilibrium or to the premium. And if this in case is bearish, right? Same thing to the bullish, right? Market would trace to the discount in a bullish scenario, right? Eventually do expansion, right? To the dealing range high or low. Eventually, once he makes a stable high or low from there on in, the market is in that specific range, and that would be considered as a expansion swing dealing range. And let's get to the chart. Market soup out the high right over here, souped out the low. Now you have a dealing range. This is a stable high. This is a stable low. Let me show you guys a little bit better. Let me go zoom in there. Right, you got a stable high, stable low, and a stable high. From there on, that is a premium and discount. Now you mark out your premium PD array, which is this breakup block. How come is this your premium PD array? How come is it not as auto block? This auto block wick is in the discounted area, so the body will be counted as a premium. But in this case, we have a rejection block as our premium PD array, and our discounted array we don't have any here, right? So in this case, we're bearish as well, so we're looking for a short, right? And how come was this range high not a premium? Is right below the, it's right below the equilibrium, so it's still not a discounted. Well, I mean, it's still not a premium PD array. So you can see market went to the premium and continued to the downside, right? Eventually, you can probably see there could have been a expansion swing, right? Which market did not retrace, so we just went to the discounted area, and discounted area pushed the market to the downside. Now you can see market pressure the high and a low. Now from here, you have your different dealing range here, right? So from this high to this low, once the market makes a stable low, everything here is discounted, everything here is premium. You see discounted PD arrays. Did you ever push the price back down? No. But what did the market do what did the market do in a discounted PD array? Expected, right? This is right over here, discount. Market respected it, and the premium didn't do nothing. Premium fair value gap eventually became an IVG. This IVG got used to go push price back even higher, right? And eventually, you can see a huge expansion happen to the upside, which the drawn liquidity would have been all over here. How come was the drawn liquidity over here? If you're buying right over here, right? If you have a long position over here, your goal would be the high, in this case, of the dealing range, right? Because market is a discounted array, right? Eventually, market has to go from discount to the high. So for here, we're buying over here, right? If we're buying, we're going from a discounted area all the way to the high that creates here, right? So that's how there is another way of a drawn liquidity. You see how market specifically went to the dealing range high and eventually we reflect out of it, right? Because that is a drawn liquidity as well. And this is how you could use a dealing range as a drawn liquidity, because dealing range could be used as a drawn liquidity as well, right? Because if you're to do a quick graphical rotation, right? And let me get a chart right here, right? So if you have a high here, let's say the dealing range is a 50% mark, and let's say you're buying here, right? This is a discounted array. Your goal, your drawn liquidity won't be here. You'll be first here. It could be here as well. But you overall, if you're correct, right? Let's just say market wants to go to the upside, right? Your drawn liquidity would be the high. This right over here, this dealing range high, right? The dealing range high would be this candle right over here that purges out liquidity, right? Same to the downside, right? If you have this PD right over here, market goes up, it's at the 50% mark, which is a discount premium, and your drawn liquidity would be here to this right over here, right, to this low. In this case, you can see what we say like, well, why did the market didn't go down? Because you had a narrative to the upside and not narrative to the downside. So you had a built up a narrative to the upside and not to the downside, right? That's why you're looking for a long rather than a short. And that's why it made sense for the market to go here. Why? You would have made more sense for the market to go from here to the downside, but no, there was a narrative to the upside. There was a reason for the market to go to the upside. Weekly ERL to IRL, right? There was a narrative. There was a reason why price should have done that, right? And I'll show you guys my example here. Market right over here, everything here is discounted area, premium area. So you can save it to market tab, the premium. It what? Reflect out of it, right? In this case, if your batch is bullish, you would have been correct because you have a CRT right over here, CRT range low, which was, I think, pretty sure right over here. Oh, it would have not been that. It would have been this right over here, right? And your premium PD array would have been this SMT. There's SMT with this quality pair, which is right over here. It says SMT with this fair value gap. But you could have used this, or you could have used this auto block as your PD array, right? You could see right over here. You're correct to the discount area to the long position. Your bias would have been correct, right? You're buying here. Let's just say in this case, you look for longs here, right? Because there's an edge to the long side. You're looking for longs here. In this case, in my point of view, I didn't have a long entry. I'm looking for a short, right? But that thing has a 100% win rate. Not every concept will work, right? Not IRL, ERL won't work every time, right? IRL, ERL will not work every time. Not everyone they work. There's a high probability of you working out, but it's not gonna be guaranteed to work. But you can see right over here. You buy on the discount area, your drawn liquidity is gonna become the high. So as well, this helps you to draw liquidity. So now this is premium, this is discount. You buy in a discount, guess what? Your drawn liquidity is gonna be the high, right? Draw on liquidity. That's what I mean. I don't say the high of the equilibrium or the high of the daily range. The high of the daily range or the low of the daily range. Once the market reaches that premium or discount, the high or the low will become a drawn liquidity. Same to this, right? You can see it became a drawn liquidity, right? Market had a discounted PD array. Some markets go from the discount all the way to the high, right? And you would have not made sense for the downside here, right? And yeah. So that's that. Do we have any other examples? We do have another example right over here. Premium discount, right? Your threshold would have been your discounted PD array, the auto block, right? That's your premium PD array to the downside. The market do what? Your drawn liquidity would have been the range low of the daily range right over here, right? That's that. Thank you for watching. This is a topic on daily ranges. How can you use daily ranges to pick the right specific key level, and how can you use daily ranges to know the draw on liquidity. I've not talked about in the start of the video. Eventually, I had a little bit think about it. Eventually, I got the draw on liquidity as well. This is how you can determine the draw on liquidity. That's how you can determine to pick the right key level instead of a random one, which is a lower probability key level. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.